It's Monday morning, and your alarm just went off. You grab your phone, ready for another day of work. But today, something impossible has happened. Jobs no longer exist. No offices, no schools, no meetings, no deadlines. So what would you actually do all day?
Believe it or not, your ancestors already lived that life. For more than 95% of human history, nobody had a job. But that doesn't mean they did nothing. In fact, staying alive was the most demanding full-time job they ever had.
The sun hasn't risen yet, but you're already awake. Your first job isn't hunting, it's checking the fire. If the fire dies, everyone feels the cold. Before breakfast, everyone has a responsibility. Nobody waits for instructions. Everyone already knows exactly what needs to be done. Researchers believe children learned by watching, not by sitting in classrooms. Every mistake became a lesson, and every lesson could save your life. Learning wasn't a subject, it was survival, and the biggest challenge of the day was still waiting.
Now it's time to find food, because yesterday's meal won't feed you today. Contrary to popular belief, not everyone became a hunter. Every person contributed, just in different ways. The strongest hunter wasn't always the most valuable member of the group. Sometimes the person who knew where food grew saved more lives than the person carrying the spear. Anthropologists found that survival depended on cooperation, not competition. One successful hunt could feed the entire camp, but a failed hunt meant everyone needed another plan. Their greatest survival skill wasn't hunting, it was adapting. And when the food was finally secure, the day was far from over.
Finding food was only half the day's work. Now the real work begins. Stone tools didn't last forever. A dull spear could mean tomorrow's hunt would fail. So every tool was repaired, again and again. Animal hides became clothes, blankets, even shelter. Nothing was wasted. Researchers believe this efficiency helped humans survive for thousands of generations. Every small task made tomorrow a little safer. And as the sun disappeared, everyone gathered around the fire once again. And as the sun disappeared, everyone gathered around the fire once again. Around the fire, the day's most important lessons were shared. This was their classroom, and survival was the only subject. Every story could save a life someday. Researchers believe evenings helped strengthen trust between families. They also planned tomorrow before tomorrow arrived. Nobody carried a calendar, but everyone remembered the seasons. Every evening prepared them for the next sunrise. Their greatest resource wasn't food, it was shared knowledge.
Before sleeping, they had already prepared for another day of survival.
The day was finally over, but survival never really stopped. Even while sleeping, someone stayed close to the fire. A single mistake could cost the whole group everything. That's why every small job mattered. No salary, no weekends, no retirement. Their reward was something much simpler. Another sunrise. For thousands of generations, this routine never really changed. Researchers believe these daily habits helped shape the humans we are today. Maybe they never had jobs, but they were never truly unemployed. Because every single day, they worked for the only thing that truly mattered: staying alive.